Hi, it's me again. Um, I know I said I wasn't going to come back on, but here I am. I just rewatched the Chris and Holly video from yesterday. And they're making it sound like it's all Petite Fireball's fault. Like she's doing all this stuff. And, they say that they don't hate her or anything, but why do you keep talking about her? Like me, why do I keep talking about you guys? Because you guys are not who you say you are. I'm just dumbfounded. Very dumbfounded about you guys. Um, when you had those visitors to visit with you in the morning from CPS or whoever it was, um, you guys were very rude and nasty and mean. Hi, Vicky. I just rewatched Chris and Holly's video from yesterday. I watched the whole thing and I gave them, okay, let me just watch it again and see what happens. And I listened to what they said. They said a lot of nonsense, a lot of mean, nasty nonsense. Like I said last night, you don't have the right to talk mean and nasty about somebody's religion. You don't. You say you're not hurtful, but you are. And you say, oh, all these people love us and this and that and da 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 da. Well, yeah, maybe they do love you. And they send you packages and they send you money and they send you gift cards and this and that and everything. Great. And in your video, I think they asked you, or you said something about, oh, I could work, or I can get a house if we wanted to, but we don't want to. This is what we want to do. And okay, fine. Oh, I know. I know that, Vicky. I know. But I just try to give them the benefit of a doubt. Okay. But they are scammers. They are scammers. And I don't have any proof that they are, but they are. And I know I'm going to get a lot of trolls. It's just, and they called her. Yeah. Yes, Jennifer, I'm back. I was bored. They called her Smith Witch, which I knew they said it before, and they don't believe she's Jewish. That's none of your flipping business, people. It's just I gave them a benefit of a doubt. And yeah, they made fools of themselves. But they say they're not going to bring it back up anymore. Yeah, they are. Look at me. It's just that video yesterday really irritated me. And it still does. And they did that on purpose. I know. It was very nasty, Thompson. Very, very, very nasty. And they say they don't slander anybody. What do they just do? Hi, Patricia Lynn. It's just that she had a video this morning, Vicky, and then she had to go do something this afternoon, from what I understand. But she might see this. Sometimes she pops in. I know. And they were talking about what was Holly was saying. Oh, we have lots of people that love us. They send us stuff. Yeah, because you asked them to. And yeah, I agree. No, like I said last night. Well, I don't know what's going on with my videos from yesterday. What I said yesterday was, especially the last video, when you talk slander about someone's religion, I mean, granted, I have a sister that was brainwashed and something else, but she's happy, she's married, she loves her husband, da 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 da. But I don't slander them. That's their business, not mine. You need respect. They have no respect for anybody but themselves. You know? And then what was the gentleman's name? JT or something? J Hart. Said something in my other video just a little while ago. He had a really nice comment. And it was nice. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, last night it just got me, and like Sunday, but I wasn't as bad as Sunday. It's just when you talk about someone's, religion, that just, I don't care what you are or what you believe in, you know, you believe what you believe, I believe what I believe, and life goes on. And this one person goes, you better just quit while you're ahead. You're not going to have a YouTube channel. Yeah, I don't have a YouTube channel. Okay, what happened? White House COVID-19 response holding. Why? I don't care. Okay. They took it to a wild new level with what they said. Yes. Mm-hmm. I knew. Hey, Lynn. I knew when they said in the beginning that they weren't going to ask for any money or gifts or anything. And then they turn around and somebody gets them what that, like, oh, I know, Thompson. I can, not yet, not today. I'm skipping the beer for today. I'm having iced tea. Hi, Mary. It's just, they say they want to get on with their lives and they're not going to, go back to this, but they're going to go back, you know, just like me. Right. And all we are is worried about that little boy. Yes, she did. She had a nice show today. And I'm glad she came. She did a live show. You know, she she did it. I hope I didn't say anything to upset her to do it, but I know she knows that it upset me a lot because she can tell in my live show last night that I was little ticked off. And you just don't do that to anybody. Their private life is their religion is their business, not nobody's else's. Like I said last night, you could be a Buddha. I don't care. You know? It's just, you know, I'm going to stop talking about them. Yeah. That's all we're worried about. And how rude they were to those people from the, if they acted normal and peaceful and nice and don't jump off the handle, things would have been fine. Answered their questions, and they would have left. That's it. No more. No, no, they didn't, did they? And then they automatically blamed Petite. She did it. I don't think she did it. Maybe somebody in the campground did. Who knows? You know? I don't know. It wasn't me. And also, I got a comment today that I'm going to be sued from them too. They're going to take me to court. They have no. Yeah, right. And I called CPS, child services. Excuse me. I don't think so. It's a little muggy, not muggy, but a little warm. Let me see. It's a balmy 78. That's what I think. Maybe some campers went, and saw Elion running around, being a little boy, running around, having fun, and they saw something they didn't like, and they called. I'm just saying. I don't know for the fact, you know. I know. I know. Oh, that's the ice maker. Yeah, you know, they're putting the blame on somebody, and she helped them out. They didn't like it, so they left, and now they're blowing this out to proportion. And they say they're not, but they are. And they call her names and bad names, and and her boys are grown up. Mm-hmm. You know, oh, she did. She already had two kids taken away from her. File with them, I'm sure, so they are going to follow her until she proves she's a fit parent. Well, I actually this was many, many moons ago, and I actually forgot about it, to be honest with you. I was taking care of my nieces and nephews, some of them. And this guy wanted to date me, and I didn't want to date him. He called children's services on me. It's a good moral to the story about this. They did their thing. I knew I was being followed. And at that time, a friend of mine called me up and he goes, "Hey, Darlene, you want to go? We're all getting together. You want to come over to my place and we'll, go out?" And I said, "Okay." So I knew they were following. So I get over to my friend's house. Then we get into somebody's car, and then we'll go over to somebody else's house, get in somebody else's car, and then we go bar hopping. And they followed. They did their report and everything. And the report came back to me. They sent me the report and said the guy was schizophrenic. He was schizo. He couldn't take no for an answer. And the detectives or whoever was following me said they never had a best Saturday night in a long time. So that was my outcome. And I never saw the guy. I think the guy went into a loony bin. He was a schizo. He wasn't taking his medication. Really, Lynn? I'm not surprised. They're going to pack up and move anyway. You know they do. They say they're not, but they are. Cooperating and controlling your mouth and attitude helps. Yes. CPS is only doing their jobs right. They are trained and schooled on what to look for, and there are steps they have to follow. Also, in the video that I watched today over again, was it Chris that said stepmother might have called too? CPS. He didn't say it in so many words, but he said his stepmother probably called. So that slipped. Not really. I'd love to go camping now, but I don't camp in a tent. I camp in a camper. I go resorting. I like to be off the ground and in a nice warm place if it's cold outside, you know. But we've done our camping. I think we're done. Camping's fun. Now, in the summertime, it was good to see them out doing it, going camping and having fun and all. But now it's winter and they know it's cold and they say they're trying to find a place. Oh, that's another thing Holly said. Oh, we have enough money to go find a place, but we want to go camping. We want to, do what we're doing. What's that doesn't make sense, does it? Oh, well, they're not. Well, they usually run. Are they done running? That's what I heard. I know. But I'm just saying. I'm not saying it in a mean way. Okay. I'm at a. I'm not loud. I mean, I'm loud, but I'm not very loud like I was last night. But I'm just saying. I'm saying this at a rational pace. So, and I know they probably are watching. They don't have to come in. No, they don't have to come in. And, in one ear and out the other anyway, because they're not going to listen to anybody but themselves. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I believe you. Oh, goodness. Oh, I got to watch this one. Oh, Scrap it up. I like scrap it up. Dumpster diving and street scrapping. Cases of pies and Christmas something. Gotta watch that. I like those ladies. Jennifer Lab Mama. Thank you. That was hey, you gave me a chuckle. Thank you, honey. Yeah. It's a lot of work to pack up. From what I understand, from what I can remember, she made well, he did the outside and put the tent up. Well, Mary, we hope so. Okay? We hope so. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's a wild child, or he's going to be a wild child. But maybe we're all wrong, okay? Maybe Elion will just be fine. And like you said before, okay, Lynn, thank you for stopping in. I'm going to turn this off again, and I'm going to go watch some more YouTube videos. Uh-huh. I wonder how Melanie is thinking about, you know? I wonder how Melanie feels about her little brother. I know she loves him. Mm-hmm. Melanie, oh, he calls her Mimi. I think Mimi's awesome. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it a day again. Oh, he loves his Mimi. Oh, yes, he does. I love his Mimi, and I don't even know her. I have watched some of her videos. They're pretty cool. I saw the one when her boyfriend took her to Cheesecake Factory for her birthday. That was a nice little video. He's a sweetheart. Yeah, I think so. I would be. If that little boy was my little brother, I would be, you know. But anywho. All right, guys. Dar from South Florida is going to sign off again. Bye bye.